Oh, hi, Katie here. Hi, so I haven't made a video in a while. I think it's been about a month or over a month, but I wanted to do a video about two books that I bought recently on how to draw anime. I've been practicing from them, and I've sort of done a few drawings of my own as well. Which is basically I was copying them and just kind of maybe personalising them a bit. And but yeah, so without further ado, here we are. So the two books that I wanted to review are all dusty, but I don't do much housework, as you can see. The first one is The Master Guide to Drawing Anime by Christopher Hart. So I don't know whether you can see it there, but that's that one. Yeah, and the second book is also by Christopher Hart, and because Christopher Hart has done a lot of how to draw anime books. So this is the Master Guide to Drawing Anime 5-minute characters. So yeah, Christopher Hart has done quite a few books on how to draw anime. I bought both of these off Amazon. They were both about £11, so that's not bad really. And they're beautiful books, you know, they're absolutely lovely books. I mean, they've got fantastic illustrations in them. I mean, if I can show you an example here. I mean, how can I do this? I don't know. How's the best way for me to do this? Maybe if I just turn around and show you what the books, basic kind of overview of the books in the front of the camera. So yeah, so basically that is kind of, there's plenty of colour illustrations in there. It's sort of, they take it in stages, so like you've got the basic head there, and then you add hair and stuff like that, and obviously the anime eyes as well, which are very sort of I'll show you that there. Yeah, if you can see like the anime head and then the sort of anime eyes, different, how to draw the face at different angles. Obviously anime eyes as well, they're very important. So yeah, so there's quite a bit, I mean, different characters in there and different like expressions as well, you know, that kind of thing. How to draw different hairstyles, bodily proportions. I mean, with anime, they're kind of exaggerated, so I do find a lot of anime characters are quite tall and thin. So that is quite interesting. Yeah, fashion and outfits. There's kind of like different sections here on how to draw a character running, for instance. Outfits. Items of clothing, and like there's beautiful illustrations as well, like here for instance, you know, you've got the cherry blossom in this picture as well, and it's really some really pretty works of art here. So yeah, so I'm really pleased with the books, you know. I mean, I really am. I kind of I mean, I sort of started trying to draw some of the characters. I mean, it covers different styles of anime as well. I mean, I'm not very au fait at the moment with the different styles of anime, but I mean, for instance, I know there are different themes, like most of them seem to be set in high schools and stuff, and kind of like fantasy type of you know, science fiction type settings. I mean, I do like this waitress on roller skates here. I think that's a really good character. I haven't tried to draw her yet, but I mean, there are the instructions there for how to get the body proportions and the pose right. So yeah, This is wicked. This picture here is absolutely brilliant. I think that is so cool. I haven't tried to draw her yet either, but I think she's so amazing. And like you've got more of the kind of fantasy figures here. Like here's a mermaid. Being a trans girl, I had to sort of mention mermaids. So because yeah, we do like mermaids. Like here as well is a kind of fantasy figure with a bow and arrow, like a kind of Katniss Everdeen type character. There's a cute little bunny rabbit as well there, which is cool. So yeah, so that's one of them. And the other one is 5-minute characters. This is a really good book as well. It's kind of geared more to like drawing, you know, sort of like portraits and stuff, or figures really quickly, just so that you become used to actually drawing characters. So yeah, so this is really good. Again, they're very colourful. He uses some of the material that was in the other book as well, but I mean, that didn't bother me so much really, you know. I mean, I knew there'd be a little bit of repetition. See, like, you see what I mean by anime characters being tall and thin? I mean, it's kind of, I mean, there are the proportions of how to draw him. But it's like, I mean, this girl here, she looks like an Amazon. You know, she's really, really tall. And I mean, I guess a lot of trans people, especially trans women, can kind of like relate to that, you know, because obviously, like, they're a tall, if the characters in anime are tall and they're also hyper feminized, then, you know, there's hope for us, kind of like, we feel like there's hope for us, you know, kind of being accepted. Not that it should make any difference what your height is anyway, or what your or the way you look, you know. I mean, this is nice as well. So yeah, so I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with the with both of the books. I think they're amazing. I mean, these are the drawings that I've kind of made from them. I started off by doing that, which is like the head at different angles. So I found that was super helpful to actually, you know, help improve my drawing. So I need to keep on doing that. I've also started to try the page with the emotions on as well and try and copy that. So yeah, so that's an example of that. That's all from the book, this is. And eyes. I mean, eyes are so important in anime. So I haven't painted those or anything. I haven't coloured them in, but yeah. So there's those. This character here is from one of the books, but I thought that she looked like she was waiting for the toilet queue. So yeah, I thought that was quite funny. You know, she was like in the toilet queue. As you know, like us females, we you know, when it's busy, you know, we tend to have to queue a lot for toilets. So yeah, for public toilets. So, and again, like, this is another example of the Amazon type of tall sort of anime character. And this as well, maybe her friend is a little shorter. I have problems fitting them on the actual page. So as you can see there, I kind of ran out of space. So I had to kind of concede that I would only get part of the figure in. But this attempt here, I started off drawing her head too large really to get the whole figure in. So her head now looks too large in proportion to her body. So yeah, so that's one of the pitfalls of trying to draw on A4 sheets of paper, I guess. Same here as well, I didn't quite get the figure in, you know. I mean, you've got a little bit of a foot there, but you can see, like, I mean, I got the main pose right, which is like what I'm trying to do for my, you know, for my actual practice, is actually to get the poses right, you know. That's all it is really. I got to keep on reminding myself is practice, not be too hard on myself. I've started to paint some of them though. this is one of the characters from the books. So yeah, and I use my own colour scheme. So I do find copying the paintings in the books really helpful, because particularly as well with the anime characters, the hair is really important. And so the if you leave like just a gap, you paint, and then you leave like a gap along there, of, you know, you don't actually paint that and just leave it white. Sometimes that shows that the hair gives the impression that the hair is shiny and glossy and reflecting. So that is one thing that I learnt. It was before I painted this. I should have kind of made the hair stand out more. But yeah, that's another character. Messy hair as well. Anime characters, they have hair all over the place. There's like ones, I'm not showing that one. I made a big mistake on there, so that was a big boo-boo, so I'm not showing this. But this one I really like, because I think you'll like it too. So I used several of the characters from the books, and I actually, you know, thought I would personalise it with my own caption. So they all look really startled or angry or frightened or whatever. And yeah, and the caption there, obviously, you know what that is. Yeah, so I did that for my friend, because my friend had been trolled by TERFs a couple of days before. So I actually did that, you know, and sort of sent that to my friend to cheer her up a bit. So yeah, so I mean, eventually I'd like to be able to draw my own anime characters and kind of have my own sort of, I'm just messing around with my hair here, but I like to be able to have the freedom to create my own anime characters. I mean, here's another one I painted. I kind of stuck to the colour scheme in the book, so this one here is, if I show you, I think it was in this one. So if I show you which one this is, let me see. Yeah, this one is like, that's that one there, sitting down, so with the legs crossed. So I kind of stuck to the colour scheme in the book. So yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with how that one turned out, because I mean, that, you know, like the way I did the hair and everything. Again, that's another tip I've learned with drawing and painting anime figures. I mean, it shows up, you kind of appreciate it more when you actually paint the figure. But to show the hair, to give the impression that the hair is glossy, just leave a gap, and just to sort of show that, you know, some kind of reflection. Unfortunately, my hair's not like that. I wish it was, but it's not. And yeah, and this one as well, use my own colour scheme again for that. But again, you see the hair. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to push myself a bit with like drawing the hands as well, and trying to get those right. I mean, those are the most notoriously difficult parts of the body to draw, hands and feet, I think. You know, particularly feet if they're sort of like toes or whatever. You know, if you're looking at the figure straight, you know, straight on, then the feet could be, there could be foreshortening there, so you have to give the impression of some depth and perspective. So, and like last but not least, that was one I did for Mother's Day. I just thought I'd do like a Mother's Day one. But I mean, I made loads of mistakes with that one. You could see, like with the folds of the skirts, I got a bit confused and in a bit of a mess. So yeah. So what can I say? So this video has run to a quarter of an hour almost. Nothing much else to report really, apart from the fact that I've probably now been on hormones for about 15 months altogether. So I haven't really noticed that many major changes lately. Maybe my breast development has come on a bit, but it's quite difficult, especially because I'm not going out at all at the moment. I'm still kind of semi-shielding really. I don't really have that much contact with other people, you know, so usually you will get feedback from people, and they, you know, and they will tell you, you know, if you've changed at all, or in any way, they will kind of point out, you know, you've changed a bit, you know, and that kind of thing. But no, I haven't noticed any differences at all at the moment. One thing that is bugging me are my under eyes. Maybe, I don't know, you can probably see them on camera here, but I've put concealer over them, you know, and powder and stuff, and I've just tried to kind of make them less prominent. Unfortunately, it's kind of more than the under eye dark circles under my eyes. It's kind of eye bags as well, my problem. So I've actually made an appointment for a consultation with a surgeon who is going to, I'm hoping to have like a blepharoplasty, which is like under eye bag removal, and I'm going to see if that hopefully has is an improvement. But yeah, that's a long way off. That's on May the 13th. I'm going for my consultation. And hopefully I've got my jaw surgery coming up this year as well. You know, that's another part of my face that I kind of, you know, bugs me. So yeah, so those two things coming up. I've also been having voice therapy as well. Although you can't tell here, but I've been having, because my voice hasn't changed, but I've been learning a few things about how the voice works, you know, and how to possibly make my voice sound a little bit more androgynous, if, you know, if I can't get it to a feminine sounding voice. So yeah, so those are the other things that happened in my life. Like at in the voice therapy sessions, they teach you about how to, you know, you have to kind of start off by, like in the session we did last week, the therapist asked me to hum, so I was like, and start off with a high, and start off with a low pitch and gradually get higher, so it's like, and then sort of say the word more, so I was like, more. So yeah, I mean, I just find it difficult. That's one thing I find difficult. My voice is so deep and I'm really self-conscious of it. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I can't hear out of this ear at the moment because I have I'm quite prone to ear infections. So I have like a sort of build-up of, I guess, wax or something. I mean, that's probably really gross for me to kind of admit to that. But yeah, so I feel quite disorientated at the moment, and my voice is a bit croaky, and I think it's because of that. So maybe, I don't know what's going on there, you know, maybe it's a bit of guitar or like, but it's all interconnected, isn't it? Ear, nose and throat, so yeah. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say really. So thank you very much for watching, and if you've, you know, had any, you know, if you've had blepharoplasty, or if you're on hormones, or if you're kind of trying to, you know, get your voice to sound more feminine, if you're a trans woman, then please let me know and give me some feedback on how your things are going for you. So and obviously, yeah, I mean, with regard to the anime books, as I said, I got these from Amazon for about 11 quid. They were both 11 quid. I would definitely recommend them, you know. The artwork is superb. The artwork is absolutely superb. I mean, I haven't shown the back of the book there. I wonder if it gives the actual price on there. Yeah, in America it's $95 in US dollars, and in Canada it's $22.95 in Canadian dollars. So yeah, that particular one there, Master Guide to Drawing Anime, and I think the other one was priced the same as well. Yeah, this is like $19.95 in the US and $26.95 in Canada. So yeah. Anyway, cheerio folks, and I love you all. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now. Bye.